I live in a community where everyone knows everybody. If a stranger walked into the village, we would easily pick them out. I'm talking about this because many of you have asked about our security in the village. This might sound strange, but we don't have security guards. We look out for each other. I'm heading to another neighbor's home, and why not stop by and say hi to my other neighbors who are harvesting sweet potatoes here. I just love how neighbors always come in when there's work to be done. There's always that sense of community in everything we do. And that love, sharing, and caring for each other makes the village just the best place to live. Our children roam the village freely unaccompanied, and we are sure of their security because everyone is a parent to the other's child. And the love goes beyond security and work. If I had nothing to eat, I would easily walk to my neighbor's house and pick food for my next meal. I've been craving avocados and my fruits are not ready yet. And my neighbor here has ready fruits, so I have come to her place to pick some fruits. Do you recognize her? She's Marceline from an old video I did. One of my favorite women in the village, always very welcoming and jovial. The last time I was here, her husband was alive and we had a good time, though he was really sick. Unfortunately, he passed on sometime last year. But Marceline is carrying on very well. She always has these beautiful stories that just crack me up. I could spend an entire day with her and never get bored. The generosity of the village people is out of this world. When you ask for something, you're taken to the source. So I have the privilege of harvesting as many avocado fruits as I want. The only thing limiting me is my little basket and the fact that I can't climb up this tree. Marceline has a number of avocado trees and it's more than her family needs. So she sells the rest to buyers who take them to the city. She has some of the best avocados in the village. You know, the ones that are not soggy or watery. They are actually oily. I'm always grateful for this village life where I can get a meal without spending a coin. The avocados I'm carrying today would have cost about 500 Kenya shillings, but here I am carrying them home for free. I've been so disciplined since the year began. I've been trying to really avoid the sugary things, just trying to keep my meals and diet in check. But today, guys, I'm craving a cake. So why not? I just turned on my oven and I've oiled my pan. I usually use the lemon zest in my mandazis. I've never used it in my cakes, but today, because I love the taste in the mandazi, I want to try it in my cakes. I'm not a professional baker, so my cake recipes are quite simple. Actually, I know how to make three types of cakes, that is vanilla cake, chocolate cake, and carrot cake. Those are the recipes I can do without referring to anything or following a particular written thing. And they are quite simple with very simple ingredients. I don't like to complicate my life. I like to keep everything just simple. Don't even mind my cutlery. I use anything as long as the cake is mixed. All we need is a cake, not anything fancy. So far I've put 3 eggs, 3/4 cups of sugar, and I just added half cup oil. The only ingredients left is the flour. I'm using all-purpose flour and 1 cup milk, and then I also have the vanilla essence and my lemon zest. It's that simple, but I promise you it comes out a very sweet, tasty cake. Oh, I forgot to mention the baking powder. So with those simple ingredients, I guess anyone can try making this cake. I've always stayed away from baking until around November, December, when my friend Barbara sent me a bread book. I think that just opened doors of baking, and ever since I've enjoyed baking bread and cakes and just trying out new things that I can bake. So the grated lemon zest is the last thing to go in. Let's mix it up, and then my batter is ready for baking. I'm just giving it a good mix, and I love the smell of lemon in it. Do you find yourself licking the batter like I do? So I told you I really don't want to complicate things. I just use my regular cooking pans to bake. The only problem I have with baking is that my cakes always form a dome at the top, or somehow they crack. I don't know what I'm not doing right. If you are a professional baker, please help me out. Look at that, I told you. But that won't stop us from enjoying the cake. We are not looking for the shape, it's about the taste and to satisfy my craving. So the cake has cooled down a bit, and what a better way to enjoy it than with my evening tea. It doesn't look bad, does it? What I love is the smell. It smells so good. That lemon zest has done the magic. So I've been reading a lot about the origin and history of man, and reading about the story of creation at the same time. Of course, there's no comparison, but my daughter asked me a question I couldn't answer. Were we created or did we evolve? I gave her both answers, but she insists on knowing which one of the two is the truth. So let me know, which one do you believe? Were we created or did we evolve? It's sometimes really challenging to be a parent, especially on moments when you cannot give an answer to your child's question. Yet, as a parent, they expect you to know everything. It's sad and also funny that when she comes back from school, I will still not have an answer. What do you tell your kids about creation and evolution of man? You might just help me out with this. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos and always hanging out with me. It's been an amazing day, and I hope you all having an amazing time out there. It's bye for now. I'll see you in the next.